If you are 27 right now and your income has not changed in the last 3 years, stop. Because 27 is not young anymore. It is the age where patterns harden. It is the age where excuses become identity. And it is the age where small delays start compounding into serious consequences. This is not about shaming you, it is about auditing yourself. Because at 27, if you are still broke, it is not bad luck, it is a structure. And structures can be changed, but only if you see them clearly. Let us start with the first truth. You don't have an income problem. You have a focus problem. Look at you. Look at your last 12 months. How many hours went into upgrading a monetizable skill? Be honest. Not gym hours, not scrolling hours, not researching success. Actual measurable skill development like marketing, coding, sales, editing, negotiation, communication. Where is the measurable progress? Because income follows value and value follows skill. If your income has not moved, your skill has not moved. That's not harsh, that is mathematics. And mathematics doesn't care about motivation. Now, here is the second truth. You are busy but not productive. You feel tired, but tired from what? Notifications, group chats, short dopamine spikes. Being mentally scattered all day creates exhaustion without results. That is the modern trap. You wake up, you check your phone, you consume before you create, and by the time you finally think about your goals, your brain is already fragmented. A distracted mind cannot build wealth. At the age 27, survival mode is dangerous because your peers are no longer experimenting, they are compounding. Somebody you know is building leverage right now. Somebody your age is stacking assets. Somebody is building a skill stack that will pay them for the next decade. And if that thought makes you uncomfortable, good. Discomfort is information. Now let's talk about your environment. Look at the 5 people you spend the most time with. Are they building or are they coping? There is a difference. Building conversations sound like, how do we increase income? How do we get better? What is the next move? Coping conversations sound like, bro, the system is rigged. Bro, jobs are useless. Bro, everyone is fake. One builds power, the other builds excuses. At the age 27, you cannot afford excuse environments because environment shapes standards and standards shape income. Now, here is something most people won't say clearly. You might secretly enjoy being broke, not consciously, but psychologically, because being broke protects you from responsibility. If you never try seriously, you never risk failing seriously. If you stay average, nobody expects anything extraordinary from you. It feels safe, but safe at age 27 becomes regret at age 35. Time is not neutral. Time changes interest. Every year you delay skill building, the cost increases. Every year you delay discipline, the gap widens. And here is where most men make the mistake. They chase motivation. They watch videos. They feel inspired. They feel powerful for 20 minutes. and then they return to the same routine. Motivation without structure is entertainment. You don't need motivation, you need systems, you need rules. Let me give you a direct framework. Step 1. Pick one monetizable skill, not 5, not 3, not 6, just one skill, and commit to 12 months of ruthless focus. Step 2. Eliminate low value inputs. If it doesn't help your skill, cut it. If it doesn't help your skill, cut it. If it doesn't grow your income, cut it. Step 3. Track output weekly, not feelings. Track your output. How many hours you practiced, how many projects you completed, how many clients you contacted, how much income you generated. Because tracked behavior improves, untracked behavior drifts. Now let's address something deeper. Identity. Right now, do you see yourself as a guy trying to succeed or a man building leverage? Those are two different identities. A guy trying to succeed hopes. A man building leverage operates. At age 27, hope is no longer a strategy. Operation is the strategy. If you keep telling yourself you are figuring it out, you stay in beginner mode forever. But if you decide, I am a man who compounds, your decisions change, your evenings change, your spending changes, your circle changes, and slowly your income changes, because identity precedes action. Now let us talk about money directly. Money is not emotional. Money rewards usefulness. That's it. If you are useful, you get paid. If you are rare, you get paid more. If you are replaceable, you get paid little. So ask yourself, what makes you rare? What makes you difficult to replace? If the answer is unclear, that is your starting point. You do not need 10 goals. You need one valuable capability. You need to sharpen it daily, not dramatically, not theatrically, but quietly and consistently. Because building wealth is boring in the beginning. It looks like repetition. It looks like saying no. It looks like missing out. It looks like fewer distractions. But 5 years later, it looks like freedom. Here is the part most people ignore. At age 27, you still have time, but you no longer have infinite time. That illusion is gone. The window between age 27 and 32 is critical. 5 focused years can completely change your financial trajectory. 5 distracted years can permanently lower your ceiling. This is not pressure, this is clarity. If you continue exactly as you are now, nothing dramatic happens tomorrow, but something dramatic happens in 5 years. Compounding work both ways. Discipline compounds, neglect compounds, skill compounds, delay compounds. The real question is, why am I still broke? The real question is, what pattern am I repeating? Find that pattern, interrupt it, replace it with structure, and then stay consistent long enough for math to work in your favor. You don't need hype, you need control. You don't need to feel powerful, you need to become valuable. And once you become valuable, income follows naturally. At age 27, the decision is simple. Do not stay distracted. Build leverage. Both paths compound. Choose carefully, because average is expensive and you are already paying for being average.